Number 1 yan sa brakura mama yen kɔ no hyehyehye na ewiem nya fesa Iran ene Israel ne America no mo wo fan na Iran ko a ja 1,000 ono so ogina ne fan no mo di ase ani na ensem wa Ghana Armed Forces oman mo asadom de aba ene se Ghana Battalion omo head office ya United Nations and Tokopata yeah what Lebanon your friends you trying to say UNIFIL no Ghana safo no best miensa omo pra de mo odene pa na omo da manbo no aba betu edwa yentie sania Ghana Armed Forces for na nkasa ebo omo amaniansa my sound na yentie said that manbo no esikoye
okay. What is passport or?
Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Radibwan you. Oh.
They're behind the wall. They're behind the wall.
They're behind the wall.
Yes. I'm afraid of sharing it.
Everything is gone.
Round
Mommy!
Round swim, sir. When on a round swim, I told about Don't worry.
Oh no.
Mommy! Yeah, course Lebanon. One more Tokopata peacekeepers no. Wamo asue mu ne ejato ho no a bomb na abeto sa no a bote se Ghana soja fo no na wamo ye wurade boaye wurade hwemo na bi hye bi nkran bi abeye fa nya botre wase meme dan no ba bia beda no abobagu ho esomo ha no nya abehye wo nya botre bi bia be control mu nya botre na mse wamo captain na se commander no wojuju mo ano na mo hwe ye wi abekwa ahoma no sesi a
different motor. Okay. Let me go to the command center. Study. The gas. Pick it up from there. Screw, gas. Fuck. This is sir. Everything they say do. Okay. What is passport or?
Jesus Christ. Me too, everything.
Sir, what is this? Your passport?
My passport, everything.
Which one?
Everything. Everything. My passport, everything. Sorry. Have you been here? It's the only thing I have. Jesus Christ.
I think someone's back.
Oh, Jesus.
I want to say you take someone's back.
Uncle Atom.
Charlie.
Wachiri na wadwe ya ose entokwa no wachiri ntemenwa se na etie na Ghana srafo okọ peacekeeping for no a obia wo ba bia do makotena camp sa na emubi na was everything the bia akọ the passport the bia ekọ na yenko yenua Farouk Al-Wahab ya wono waye international relations expert Farouk awienso yadase se waje so menua membo akwaba
makwapa. Ejemo so.
Pa minim say de wo hwe de wo hunu abre internationally wo hunu abre na aba ne say no eje na Ghana betimi aye ete so oman what is a soldier for the because bibia kom bibia say and of course I don't say ne yehwe ne passport ko ebia dollar kakra hye no ho ekọ ne document ko bibia say entokwa musa no ntokwa ne nyanyoye no na Ghana nso eye signatory to the United Nations one more charter no bibia ka ho saa no compensation bi betimi aba Ghana be kan say betre krata akoma hwan ho net say boyemoy.
Okay, my mention as usual any what here for. In fact, Ghana so yes no they are not in isolation. And you map and on the call. Since the free operations no was no near United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon, UNIFIL in 1978 March and established here by UN resolution we are near 426 and then 425. And on the day sa UNIFIL no be see ho. Then by the be because said now there was a civil war in Lebanon, in the southern Lebanon, almost your friend is Israel border. Into that uniform area, no, be a almost no man's land. I catch as a beer demilitarized military zone be in between Lebanon south and Israeli border. And in between no any day answer combat troops United Nations Interim Force. Military force, they are there purposely not to support Israel to fight. They are not there purposely to support Lebanon to fight, but rather they are there to make sure there's peace within that region. Because in 1982, Israelis and Hezbollah, the Hezbollah association or group, and I said terrorist group as it has been branded by the world, during the South Lebanon or Lebanon civil war, and a certain group came out as an extremist group, as insurgents, as bandits, as rebels, as terrorists. So they will not agree Israel even to be within that sector. So the Hezbollah, the fighters of Allah, according to them, they started to engage, and then fight, they were fighting for Lebanese central government because Lebanon Kazano only army be strong. And during the civil war now, Israel also yes so invaded South Lebanon 82 no. And then the Hezbollah forces again from nowhere but Iran, Iran central government at the time, and Ayatollah and so very source no more fighting for the liberation and people of South Lebanon. Now, so fighting for restoration and then keeping of the Islamic religion and then to liberate Muslims within that enclave. And to not fight in the hostilities, and the UN resolution BIF 425, 426, and on Brumbasha also. And you won't keep this zone as a more or less, non-military zone. Not any peacekeeping. And Dromsha Hakakra, no Masha Hakakra. But the only problem that normally happens is that Hezbollah for also ever connected with Hamas. The overlord sponsor, Iran, in a sponsor woman. Now Hamas their program the medical can be free buy. In Israel for in baby Hamas free buy. Israel for in baby and Hamas headquarters war. But Hezbollah there, Israel no munya Dakota. But Hamas there, Israel for no my Juma pain. In Germany, Hezbollah for Tokano, it was way back here, Lebanon, almost south, a civil war is see all. Now, as it stands per the case, in fact, and I did we have in Tokan Lebanon Kahu, and a bombings in Lebanon Kahu, Iran on two artillery fire via Mfanko, Lebanon, and then a Lebanon. What the Israeli forces, Israeli Defense Force, and the Israeli Air Force, Air can say. Time now, if for launch, Iranians launch across the middle and the border lines. My friend said the front line seats are omone Iran enya fight no. And as Iran fee say omo launch America and then also Israel omo launch omo operations from foreign lines Kuwait, Bahrain, Jordan, Oman, and United Arab Emirates, and Qatar. These are the front lines. And Israel also need Lebanese war border, and was signing Syria also our border on the other side. And now on Hezbollah for say Yakum, your friends say Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, they are also holding Israel responsible because already only Israel hostilities and Hamas issue now. Don't forget that last year Israel entered Lebanon and make desperate operations almost Beirut, which was actually internationally condemned because Lebanon and Lebanon the whole region on army. And to more or less Hezbollah no Omia Hada I to say supporting the army of Lebanon, which unofficially the world also Lebanese government also condemn the presence of Hezbollah, but we need power also to fight the Hezbollah. And Israel for an attempt in there was a rocket, a free Hezbollah, Ediaba Israel, Tel Aviv, during the confrontation with Iran to support or show your friend is saying loyalty to the slain Iranian supreme leader. And then the command say Israel forces sanity there. More Hezbollah and then they went there. But internationally, it has been condemned everywhere. First, primarily by the president of Lebanon. Say, at least Israel, this group especially, Ghana has been one of the biggest contributors and one of the big playmakers in the time now, around 82, 83, 84, leading to 1990, 95.
Woni nyina Farouk na se JJ runs time no ho na okay kakure ho.
Yes, from 82. Now hostilities are very rough. Now Joe. Now Hezbollah for now hodin ho. Now omu hodin. Now Iran so mo niama. Now Israel for so na ntiase. Nti omu no this year ni ntina ma uniform no abae. But Ghana had been one country or no contribute to permanently from 1982, 1978, uniform, there be a Ghana for her, a leading through that Jeritam 82, on Subaya and Tono Crade, no Romukomo. I'm saying the better Suma contingent of 250. I stand to be corrected, meaning right now, the standing contingent now or battalion, 250, but strictly, because you Oman for combat operations, they went well for peacekeeping. Ghana commits only herself. Any troops, to peacekeeping. Oko South Sudan, peacekeeping. And do BB Kenya, Yako peacekeeping. Yako, your friends, the other parts in the Caribbean. Ghana, they are subscribing the military only for peacekeeping. And for Israel, they know very well, said the UNIFIL, the South Lebanon, Hezbollah belt, and they almost a border. UNIFIL for now, they are UN. And there has never been a time Israel accusing UNIFIL say, Omo Habo, UNIFIL Habo, Ebia, Hezbollah, as it has been their intelligence sometimes in there. Timiko Beirut say, Hezbollah for be of Beirut, central government in Mukran, no more eliminate you. Every Kokum Yaya Sanwa, Ekum Hazan Nasarawa, Ekum Ali Karuki. That time, any Fatah Sharif, Omo Mie, Hezbollah for all losses. Israel take his uncle for off. Kumbi the same Iran. Kumbi Dubai. To tell Timbabe Kumbi, James Mohammed Sua, and I say Ibrahim, your friend say Kumberesi. Ombabe Kumu Dubai, hotel. And Israel most they have the intelligence and they know. I find it very difficult. Say, Omutimeko hated the UNIFIL, your friend is saying a base,
Say, ya can say a free Andra and a Joe. Ebesi evia Farouk no ka say me ankasa kra me monitor situation no pa the pan Israel for the certain Lebanon the pan eja dem apartments and the see no o be recommend if possible sir anka Ghana ban wonyi na soja fo no free wa na
that would have been actually we are there to do peacekeeping. We have signed, undertaken, etc. But no, whereas, say, best start across the life because as we speak, Israel would never take responsibility. Now, the conspiracy theory is that Hezbollah for getting UN involved to make Israel the bad one. And the world is aware. Unfortunately, nobody can point finger, but Lebanese president has said the UNIFIL is rather an independent body of the United Nations and has nothing to do with this fight. And for that matter, it should not be attacked. Even with that, diplomatically, carefully crafted and created speech, when men directly, when me no person be provoked because I said Israel for a tool, a theoretical UNIFIL for one, a chanko, they are being invaded. And as we speak, nobody is claiming responsibility of the atrocities, the bombing unleashed on the UNIFIL that is an independent body. For all these years. And for that matter, back to your question, if it continues as it is, family, it is pointless and needless to be in a region where all the playmakers and architects, they don't want to because Hezbollah will not understand today, they will not understand tomorrow. The same way, say, IDF, Israeli Defense Force, any Mossad operators, and they say, catch uniform form are in a crossfire. We should not forget that they are peacekeepers. The moment Ghana contingent obey raise arms, say even IDF, Israeli Defense Force member, they shoot directly at them. No, it is an open confrontation. They're supposed to also to protect themselves. But let a mistake come from one Ghana army, one Ghana uniform, Indian, Pakistanians who obi go to Chuba, Emanenko, as all defending. Israel will burn the whole people down. They will burn the whole uniform. They don't care because they don't subscribe to UN when it comes to taking unilateral decision. And that is what they say they are protecting their interest. And here one, how would somebody also know, say, a business of Hezbollah, this time around, they want to tease, say, Israelis to make them a bad case. Say, Israelis and a ASR. A drum so and go to two. No, teasing the world by throwing this bomb and I say artillery on friendly fire there to the uniform members. If this is what's going to happen, I think the foreign minister and I think His Excellency the President is a listening president. Please, President, some of us are saying that we know the region very well and the volatile situation are prevailing now. Any the circumstances under which this particular fight, Iran, America, Iran, Israel, and the tension within the sub-region, we plead, say, Ghana forum, UN, friendly nation, support UN operations. We do not turn out to be targets because if anybody loses his limb or loses their leg, the government of Ghana cannot replace. The insurance for them, it is not anything to write home about. The UN will see to them their dispatch of the funeral, the body, dispatch, anything beyond that, Where is the UN insurance? How much do we have for the soldiers? How much do they get? How much at all do they get paid? About worth it in a life. None. And said that Ghana wouldn't be the first and Ghana would not be the last. About withdraw the troops in the wake of such kind of atrocities and problems. Time another for the Sanko in 1992, 1993. No, I am quite assembly of Freetown, Sierra Leone, Kailon District, Kono. Your friend is Indian, Pakistan, that time Ekomok alongside. But the front line for the Sanko, Kono, any Kailon District was Indian soldiers. When they killed Indian soldiers for the Sanko rebels, small boys, 11 years, 12 years, Kumkum, India, for just about 3 or 4, India withdrew all her troops, a contingent of several of them, push women out of that operations.
Yes, betimi aye bipa bro ya das papa Farouk Al Wahab ya waye international relations expert na ya te nka no enti ye de ne besia na yakoyanim na mum de esi hore de yenim nwie ye besa babu mama na ebio na ye pase etie na adwene wo Ghana fo a omwa epra wo sa ntokopata no wo Lebanon make say jetu ato de dendren ya de muhu kra de so na Dajua.
Wafa.
Enough from.
Wafa, some no de no kwasem no hwe video no. Ene said ye mema nkasa wo mo kekamu a na aya ahomete sama se wo hu se owu oba. And on say ya to first one unim time a another one beba. And the angle so be free beba ne baby beba beto.
Also amoya say ye nema hye bibia ko so ho. Enough me no man antepen nti sa peacekeeping we no na me no man antepen be a friend say Liberia die Cote d'Ivoire egina ene ade na baby ade ama wo mo no. Yeah, a open as a camp. Down even the sanity. We call them some media nefe. Be born mo cry ye a canopy. Canopy tent yard and didn't as a airport to Yamoya. And only a day no mugumti. One more quan be a book come to the two, one more best no a bacodas rosa and said then ya debia and what dim bia honti a jack cano sana bomb no to hosano. Woman masayam papa me minim I know. Woman masepa or say a banshee na se be mo fru a yenyina kwampatasika bia be kwakwade no yenyina yemfa ema om na
so na ye hia se the faru kan ye no yenyi om fri ho anse entokwa ba sei na wo pata wan hwe ya na wo ho akoye ba ko hi especially ube gina mfifi na obi adwen say we dey kametimi abono pa anya wo na so mi mu a enti ni nyina omo investigate na se fie no mo beba ye na obi ni ye ko e beka so omo ye mema ma omo nkokon na wo ko ntokwa ye be pata na enu be wi akire nu aku ye de ene ye betwe ho amomako
enti ebusuafo ye besan abremu bio na enkomo ekokoso wo midris fo na nkasa ene golf states no wo mo panifo nsem mo de tudwa no so ye de beba ansa na asore kase boy so na